Just want to do a quick demonstration of how we're doing the low dye tape, or how I tend to teach people how to do it themselves. Now, there are so many different ways to do low dye taping out there. The way that I show when people are strapping themselves, I just keep it nice and simple, okay? And it's relatively quick. So when you're doing this yourself, the easiest way, if you've got the good flexibility, is just to put your foot up here and tape it like that, okay? Some people can try to do it like this, but it doesn't really work out as well. And if you can, it'd be good to find a friend to do it for you otherwise. All right, so I'm just here with the team. I've already done some underlay. Okay, so this is a hypoallergenic, so it's basically protects the skin, makes it feel a little bit better, and reduces your chance of getting blisters. But the overwrap is going to go in the same pattern. So I'll just show you that now. Okay. So the idea with plantar fascia is that we're trying to deload it with the taping. Mostly, or all the time, if this taping is effective for you, you'll find that as soon as you put it on, it feels better. Okay, so I'm starting on the inside of the foot. I'm going to give it a little bit of a pull down, so there's some tension on there. Okay, Bish is doing a good job at holding his foot in the right position. And then I'm just laying it on the inside. Okay. Now try to make sure that you've got as little creases as possible. You're always going to get a crease at the end here. So just fold that over. You can imagine that if you've got lots of bits folded over, it's going to end up being a bit uncomfortable. So you can just trim them off. But if you're not as much of a neat freak as me, you can just kind of leave them aside. You might not get too much irritation from it. Okay, next up, we're just going to do strips across. And it's pretty straightforward. You're just going to lay them on. You don't need to put a lot of tension on them because the foot, when you start to stand on it, actually splays out. So if you put tension on it here, and then you stand up on it, it's going to feel really, really, really tight, okay? So you're just laying them on. I tend to go from the outside to the inside, okay? Nice and flat, little or no creases as possible. And you're overlapping by about a half each time. If in doubt, a little bit of extra tape is better than not enough. Okay. Now you don't need to go all the way up the foot, especially if your pain is around the heel. You can actually stop just after the heel. Some people get enough relief there, but it's up to you to play around with it and see how far you need to tape up. But there's a bony prominence just on the outside of the foot here, okay? I definitely wouldn't go past up. There's no real need to go much further than that. Okay, so I've got all the parts on the bottom. Now you can see that I've got all the ends here and I don't want them to come up because they're going to flick up really quite easily. So this is just to lock it off and to try to hold it all in. So you don't need to put any tension on this. Just lay it on, once again, trying to avoid any wrinkles. Okay, and that's it. So now I'm going to ask Bish to stand up, and if he had plantar fascia pain, I would expect that it feels better straight away. Okay. How's it feel, Bish?
It's great.
Fantastic. All right, thanks guys. See you soon.